Alright, so you have your Raspberry Pi Pico ready to go, your SD to PS2 ready, super excited about getting it installed inside of your GameCube, and using our custom red and white one here. Get the whole thing taken apart, get it soldered in, and then you realize you have no serial 2 port. So today, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to add a serial 2 port to a GameCube. And adding that port, fairly easy. What we're going to do is we're just going to mark out this square inside of here with a Sharpie, because we're going to have to cut that hole. Luckily, already have one in the plastic for us. First things first, we're going to get this taken apart, get this GameCube stripped down. And once we got that, we can start the process of getting that in there. Alright, so on a board that doesn't have a loader on it, or not the loader, the serial port, what you're looking at is this whole section right here, this component and this component, which these ones happen to be the exact same as these ones. So if you have a dead board that has a serial port in it, you can actually transfer all of these components over to the board and have it work. Or what I have is GameCube that was completely smashed, that has the serial port in it and those components on there already. So I'm going to get a Raspberry Pi soldered up to this, and then we're going to make a cut in our bottom case after that. Alright, next thing we need to do is get our square cut out here. Probably just grab the Dremel, go through, pop that hole real fast, and then we should be in business. Alright, got our hole cut and port pushed through. I'm going to finish getting the rest of this screwed back down. Now, thing with some of these too is on the ones that have the dual video and the serial port on the bottom, the mounting points are slightly different on the other boards. They're not a whole lot different. You could bend the tabs to get them to work. So it is possible, but I've just had the tabs are slightly off, not by a whole lot. Like I said, it's very much in the point of you could bend the piece and get it back together and make them fit, so you could just cut all of the holes in the back and then either buy a new back plate or cut the holes in the back plate to mount the dual video. And there is another piece on the bottom. I'll actually do one of those in a separate video of completely changing one over. There's going to be a bunch of parts to buy, but I have those coming, so that way I can get a video on that for ones that don't have the dual video on the back or the serial port on the bottom. Everything you need to be able to swap yours over to do that. But I'll finish getting this put back together, and we'll come back in a second. Alright, last thing to do, get our piece popped in the bottom, flip that over, and we have a serial port in the cube now. Simple board swap. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good night.